Hello, this is a discussion about the lab chemical reaction rates. So I'm going to go over part one. You are going to use a simulation, and the link for that simulation is right here. Now, using that simulation, you are going to change some of the variables to take a look at the reaction as a catalyst is added. That's question number one. And then you also are changing the concentration of the reactants and the surface area and also temperature. So that's what they want you to take a look at, those variables in terms of reaction rates or how fast if reaction is completed or how slow the reaction is completed. So you're going to use that simulation. So for each one of those questions, questions 1 through 4, you need to have a minimum of 2 sentences. In one of them, the first sentence, you are going to tell me how the rate of the reaction changes in reference to the variable. Number one is the catalyst. Okay. Also, the second sentence should be about what is happening at the molecular level. Are the molecules colliding faster and, and making the reaction rate to increase, or are the molecules are moving slower, making that reaction change slower? So that's what you're going to do with the first part. So remember that for each one of those questions 1 through 4, you should have 2 parts. One of them where you explain what is happening to the reaction rate, and then the second part, what is happening at the molecular level. Question number 5, they're asking you to identify the independent, dependent, and the control variables. Now, remember that your independent variable is the one that you are manipulating. And if you take a look at the procedure is telling you what you're manipulating. And in this case, you are changing, you're changing the amount of baking soda that you're adding to each one of the balloons. And what are you measuring? What are you measuring? Well, you're measuring the circumference of the balloon. So right there you have um, your independent and dependent variable. Now, based on that, remember that your hypothesis should be a reflection of your independent and dependent variable. And it should be no more than 2 sentences. Do not use personal pronouns. Just tell what you think is going to happen. Do you believe that 1 teaspoon of baking soda is going to produce is going to make the balloon to inflate more, or do you think that the more baking soda will resort will give you a bigger circumference? So those are the things that you need to think about it. Okay, if you have any question, please just let me know and have a great day.